Welcome to the Wose podcast. I'm Spencer.
I'm Isaac.
And welcome to episode 12. It's been a hot minute again, but we're back.
It is episode 12, right?
It's episode 12, 100%.
Okay.
I
Okay.
actually double-checked before this because it
Cool.
has been so long.
Once again, a hiatus.
Once again, but this one was not 4 years. This one was nearly a month and a half.
Correct. Well, I don't know if it was a month and a half. I think
It
it was like
was-
a month and a quarter.
Sure.
Month and a week.
I'm busy boys.
Busy boys.
Busy boys doing adult
We're very
things.
busy all the time.
Let's go ahead and get a little cracky lacky out of the way here.
Yes, sir.
Ready? Little. Not at the same time.
No, not at the same time. They don't always have to be.
Oh, we're so rusty.
They don't always have to
It's
be.
been so long.
We're so rusty.
What you sipping?
Sipping on a Canada Dry made with a splash of real fruit juice. This fruit juice is cherry.
I am sipping on Waterloo sparkling water, raspberry nectarine. Not a big sparkling water fan, but I also didn't want something with a lot of sugar in it. My tummy's a little hurting.
Yeah, I've had a lot of that today, but
You've had a lot of rumble and tumbles. I've been hearing them.
yeah, if I feel one coming up, I might see if I can catch it.
Oh, dude, no.
Catch a rumble?
Oh, a rumble? I thought you were gonna say like a big poop.
No, and they might just hear that off of chance.
Yeah. But I'm gonna give this a little test. I'll gauge it. 0 being this is water.
The Canada Dry is it's a Shirley Temple.
Cool.
Yeah,
Shirley
it's just a
Temples are
Shirley
good.
Temple.
0 being this is just water. 10 being this might as well be a soda. So. Okay. 6.
6?
That is a 6 out of the sparkling water front.
Have you had a better one before?
I don't know. The only sparkling waters I really delved into a lot was White Claws. So
I think that's going for a different thing there.
yeah, either way, it's still got the sparkling water nasty aftertaste, but I'll take it. It's pretty good because it also. Have you seen those memes where it's just like, hey, this is Truly or any other type of sparkling water thing? This is how they put their flavors in their drinks, and
Yeah.
they just hold the can beside an orange. They're like, that's plenty flavor.
Yeah, they roll the orange past it. They're like, that was good enough.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
good enough.
that's all the flavor we need. This one actually tastes like it's got a good bit of flavor in
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was gonna ask. I was like, is it better than the ones that everyone talk about?
Yeah,
Of
I
course.
don't. Apparently, Waterloo hasn't been talked about enough, but Waterloo, I'm saying good things about you. Send us some monies.
or Waterloos, I think.
Or more Waterloos. Yeah, that would be fun.
We got people around here that drink them, not me.
Can we sell them as well? Can you give us permission to? If
I think
you send us
anyone can
free-
sell them.
If you, well, I don't think so.
Not for
You know
resale.
how a lot of things have not for resale on
Correct.
on the cans or whatever. This one just says please recycle.
This one just says, go have at it.
Do what you want,
This
dude.
one just says,
Yeah.
if you can make it happen, make it happen.
They said
We're
it's
not gonna,
basically fucking water.
it's the
so.
entrepreneurial spirit, This one says, please recycle as well. I mean, they do ask nicely.
Yeah.
How
here's
do
the
I go about recycling it, though?
That's the thing. That's what I was about to say. Okay,
they don't have
so
the infrastructure.
they push recycling like crazy. Okay, but yeah, they also don't have the infrastructure for it as well. Now, there are places that are like, hey, we'll give you a normal bin, and then we'll give you a recycling bin. Put
Correct.
those out on Thursdays. We'll pick them up. Now, little do we know that what they're actually doing is they're picking both of them up, and they're just putting it in the same fucking spot.
Correct, yeah.
And then they send it to the factory or whatever, because they do sort trash. That is a thing, right?
Yeah. But there's
but
no
they're
sense
not-
in having 2 cans
No.
because they do it later.
No, not even that. They barely sort it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
Well, here's the thing. I think that's not. It's not that they barely sort it. I think there's only certain amounts that can go in. Like for instance, you think, oh, pizza box, cardboard, recycle this.
Can't.
It can't be. It's
Mm-mm.
soiled by food.
Exactly.
So I'm sure it's more like they're not letting the recyclables go away. It's like it's a milk jug. You'd think recycle it,
Right.
but it's got milk in it, y'all.
Let's be real. There's only 3 things that need to be recycled, and they need to take it seriously. Number 1, metal, so we can make more Iron Man suits
Yeah, and cars.
and cars. 2, plastic, because everything is made out of plastic, and that shit can be melted and remolded into absolutely anything.
Well, if you melt it, it's carcinogenic.
Yeah, but like, you know, keep it in a box. I don't care.
Figure out a way to suck that shit out. And
Use air filters. Come on, please.
You guys ever heard of a dehumidifier?
Yeah. Put it in your air fryer.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
People for the last 300 years. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine, though.
Guys, you can make your own recycled plastic. Just put the plastic in the microwave for 37 minutes. Okay, and then last but not least, glass.
Glass?
Yeah, dude. Recycled glass. That one's probably the easiest to recycle.
You don't think electronics?
Well, I mean, most electronics are metals, plastics, and glass. Not a lot of electronics are made out of cardboard.
Okay, so you're saying not just the raw material, pretty much anything made out of those things as well?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if I'm sending in my Coke bottle, which is made of glass, it can be recycled and then used for electronics, and then those electronics can be recycled.
So you're
electronics that are recycled are obviously going to go back into electronics.
Right.
But they're going to take some of the Waterloo
burp heavy
and the Canada Dries really have some burps in them.
They producing.
Yeah. Anyways, recycle kids, do your part.
Here's my question though.
Okay.
Say they demolish a building.
Right.
You telling me we were supposed to recycle all that glass?
Why not? Because where is it going? It's just going to go in a landfill.
Okay, so you're saying instead of sending the cleanup crew, send in the recycling crew.
No. Have the infrastructure so that the cleanup crew can send it in and they take it to wherever they're going to take it. But
Are we not sure this isn't already happening?
It kind of is, but more and more states than others. California is going to do a little bit better than Georgia would, right?
Well, of course. We live out here in the woods.
In the woods, buddy. We don't give a shit about that.
They're in the woods.
But where the infrastructure is, it's not like a different group of people. Just like there's trash men and there's recycle men. We're not going to have that.
It's not like
the trash
man
takes it to the factory, and the factory has more people working there. More jobs.
Yeah.
More jobs. No taxes.
More jobs. Less glass.
Less glass. And then they could have the people to recycle. Right? You have Mary Lou, who's like, I've been separating glass from baby diapers
I think I've seen this video.
Years.
I'm pretty sure there's a video, and another reason they do that, is because I'm pretty sure that's like in America at least, in the United States, like an ethics thing.
Right.
You can't just have a whole bunch of 60-year-old women out there sorting glass all day. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen videos from other countries where they're doing that, and all the people in the comments were like, "Get them off the line."
I'm gonna tell you something. Maybe China, the rest of the countries, they don't give a damn. Have you seen have you been like GeoGuessr or anything like that?
I'm talking about the people who are like about to create electronics with it, sorting through the glass.
Yeah, a lot of electronics.
Like, that Heineken bottle will make a really good processor.
Yeah, exactly. Got a couple segments. Typically we don't plan for this kind of stuff, but little unknown fact. I know we're about 10 minutes in, but this is episode 12 2.0.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that entirely.
We recorded an episode.
So for us, it really hasn't been that long.
No,
it's been about more half a month.
No, it's still been a month. But
no, we recorded that 12.1 like a week after the 11 went up.
Yeah, and it's been a month and a half since 11 went up.
Oh, okay, so it's been about a month.
So we recorded it. I didn't like it. We were kind of ass. We were sleepy. We were tired. We had no funnies in us.
Right. I don't even remember what we talked about. It was a bunch of nerd shit.
Yep. So a lot of the times when we go to name the podcast, it's super easy because we talked about funny shit, and we're like, that's perfect.
Right.
We had no clue what to name this last one. It was so bad.
I don't know. I think Neil deGrasse Tyson was in it, but he was saying smart stuff and not funny stuff.
No. Yeah, no funny stuff from him. He was actually kind of pissed. We said something about the stars. He was like, that's not true.
Yeah, we were trying to get Pluto back in, and he was like, it's not coming back. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's leaving.
You know we're getting a second moon?
Yeah, for how long?
Like 2 or 3 months, but you can't see it unless you have a really good telescope because it's a asteroid the size of, I think, like...
But it's being slung by Earth.
Yeah, so it's moving into our
orbital
orbit.
field. Yeah.
And it's not going to be slung out for like 2 or 3 months. But it's essentially another moon.
No, it's just gonna pick up speed and get launched out into away from Earth.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's so cool to me.
Yeah, for sure. We're like, we grab it and we're spinning like, like those guys in the Olympics. What is that called? Shot put.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they spin like crazy and throw the fucking rock. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna be doing.
Yeah, dude.
I got a couple
Except
different
with meteors.
Yeah. I got
They should
trivia.
do it with. They should do it with meteors, dude.
We could do it with meteors.
No,
No,
I'm
you
talking
can't do
about-
it with meteors.
I'm talking about actual shot put.
Can't do that.
Why,
You know, those are expensive and kind of hard to find.
dude? So are gold medals. Okay.
Not really. Because apparently the gold medals from this year, they were breaking and shit. The cheap ass.
No, I think those
fucking-
are the bronzes. Is
still golds. Nope, they were breaking.
well, you know what? The Olympics was a joke.
Yeah, it is a joke. We talk about the Olympics way too fucking much. Trivia. Got 3 questions for you. Ready?
Always.
Always. A group of caterpillars are called.
A cotillion.
That's good. A cotillion. That's good. Not it. Go again. Try. It's pretty good. It's pretty good when you think about it. Like caterpillars. It's not gonna be
Soon butterflies.
soon butterflies.
A group of caterpillars.
It's very masculine. You wouldn't expect a group of caterpillars to be called
a mussel.
This. A mussel? No.
That's a good
Ready?
guess, though, right?
It would be an army. An army of
army.
caterpillars.
Now,
Like
if you
yeah,
s-
they
now, if
could
you
have put.
said ants, I would have been like
Yeah.
colony. Then I would have said
Are
army.
ants also an army?
Oh, they're a colony.
A colony, yeah, or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know what a group of ants are called. I'm pretty sure it's an army.
A colony,
Either way,
I'm pretty sure.
either way,
What's a group of people coming to the United States in 1700, 1600 era called? Pretty sure it's colony.
but like caterpillars, you would never expect that, right?
No, definitely not. Especially
Like a
with what,
flock. I'd say a flock.
Yeah, especially with what they turn into. You know,
Yeah, dude, a fucking army.
like if somebody said, "What's a group of caterpillars coming?" I don't know, a slime.
Slime.
Just a big old slime.
Next question. What artifacts did Moses use to perform miracles and wonders in Egypt? What was he using?
Staff.
A staff. That's right. He was the Gandalf of the Bible.
Yeah, I remember the staff. I remember when he stuck it in the ground and the water was like, "I gotta go."
Yeah, yeah.
He's a very scary man.
That would be terrifying, right? They're like, hey, what are we following this guy for? Do you think he's really serious? Oh my god.
Yeah, literally, actually.
Yeah, dude. How many fish died?
Oh, dude.
Easily.
Then if they didn't hop back in real quick, it was over for him. You know?
Imagine being a fish. Like, you take that route every day. Just
Yeah.
going home from work.
You get to a wall, you're like, what the
What
fuck
the
are they
fuck is
doing here? The whole road's closed.
They're doing so much road work right now.
Oh my god, how am I supposed to swim? I can't swim around this. It
No.
goes all the way across.
It goes all the way across.
I'm gonna have to grow legs just to get home to see my wife and eggs.
Hey, honey. No, I'm going to be a little late. You're not going to believe this shit.
Literally, no more. I'm on another state now.
Yeah. Next one. It's another, like, what's it called?
I'm just trying to think of what fish do on a daily basis now, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Do they sleep?
Like a fish commute. You know that's a thing, dude.
Yeah, right. Like,
They're like, I'm gonna go check that one coral for anything at all.
all right, guys, I'll be back. I'm going to go to the corner, and then I'll be back.
I'm gonna go to the edge, and then I'll be back. If there's a boat, I'll be back sooner.
Sooner. And if you don't see me, I probably got caught.
I've been caught.
Yeah.
Sashimi.
Dude, yeah, you got to think, like, for a fish, it's like a dystopian world, or like where, like the Matrix, right? Where, like, if you get caught, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a whole SpongeBob episode about that one, dude. We learned
Yeah,
our
we
lesson
did.
about
We
that.
did. Patrick, stop putting those in your mouth.
make me want to not go fishing anymore after I watch that shit, man.
He's like, Patrick, that's dangerous. He's got all of them in his mouth. He's like, what?
This is dangerous. Yeah.
All right. What is a male turkey called?
A murky.
Murky.
No, that's not a serious first answer. Give me a second. Male turkey.
Doesn't gotta be serious. Because the answer really isn't serious. The answer's really dumb. A male turkey. You want some hints?
Yeah, what's it start with?
Yeah, it's a human name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like something you'd say, like somebody names their kid this.
An
And
Edgar.
it's also what a male turkey is called.
A male turkey.
Yeah. It's like you know how baby kangaroos are called joeys?
Yeah, I got you. Male turkey is called a. I'm just trying to put my mind into like a real old
3 letters.
dip spitting. Oh, 3 letters?
3-letter name.
Ron.
No. Close.
Is it Bob?
Close, but it's Tom.
Ah.
Tom the turkey is the peak male physique for all turkeys. Do we eat female or male turkeys?
Oh.
Does it matter? Because I know we don't eat roosters. Unless you're going to the Roosters Cafe.
Do we not eat rooster?
Moms and kids, go ahead and cover your ears. Some
eat
people eat some cock.
We eat all sorts of male things.
You're not gonna.
I didn't hear what you said.
I can't say it twice, dude.
All I heard was cock.
Some people eat turkey. I mean, roosters.
Okay, gotcha.
Damn.
But I'm really
Went
sorry.
right over your head,
yeah,
dude.
I was thinking.
The shaft hitching the forehead.
Yeah. Bounced off.
Oh man, that was my 3 trivia questions.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, did you like them?
I did, yeah.
Do you think they need to be a little harder? Or I chose those because they were kind of funny, which is the army. That's cool.
Yeah,
and then Tom.
I think those were like interesting, like fun fact ones, you know?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nobody's gonna know those is what I'm saying.
You want to go into our next segment? You got any stories, any funnies for us that's happened recently?
No, other than the fact that we just spent like an hour and a half trying to figure out. I'm sure other people have this issue where money comes out of your account when you have streaming services.
Yeah, no, they be getting you guys.
Yeah.
That's going to lead us into our next ad.
Hold on.
Rocket Money. No, I'm just kidding.
Rocket Mortgage makes sure that you don't do all sorts of stuff like that. No, yeah, like at one point I was paying for 2 ESPN accounts, got rid of one of those. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, people always are like, when there are podcasts with that ad, it's just like, hey, get rid of your unknown subscriptions type thing. And people are always in the comments like, oh, do people not look at their fucking bank accounts? I do. And when I see that HBO Max came out, I'm like, oh, okay, so HBO Max comes out on the 12th.
Sure.
And then I forget. And then the 27th comes around, HBO Max is taken out again. I don't think, didn't it just come out on the 12th? I go,
right.
Oh, okay, so HBO Max comes out on the 27th. Got it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been too long for me to remember that.
Here's my question to you. Is there any other way than getting on the 7 seas and plundering for booty than to see everything in one place?
What? Sorry,
Pirating.
I'm not following this. Oh, okay.
Is there any other way other than plundering the 7 seas of the internet to find what you want to watch? Instead of having to have 7 different streaming services.
Yeah, and unfortunately it does cost money. But
is it YouTube TV?
No, the best way to do anything, consuming content and stuff, is to buy the DVDs. Fuck the streaming service. Go get the whole series.
Well, what about the new stuff that's coming out?
Or like the
stuff that's
Netflix originals and shit like that?
Originals, stuff that comes out, yeah, at the HBO originals. The Penguin, if somebody wanted to watch it, it's only on HBO.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
it's only on
Max.
Max. If you wanted to watch it, but you're like, man, I'm already paying for Peacock, Netflix, blah, 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 and I don't have Max. What do you, like, it's
a lot of people just buy it for a month and then binge the show. And then at the end of the month, they get rid of it, right?
I mean,
but the issue we ran into, I don't know if anybody else has run into the issue, is it's super simple to cancel your subscriptions and stuff like that. But when you start paying through Roku, you start paying through Apple TV, or you start paying through Android TV, right?
Correct.
It gets harder because you're not paying directly to Peacock. You're paying Roku to pay Roku to Recock.
Roku to Robocop. Come in, please. Roku to Robocop. Come in, please. We have a disaster.
They're taking all of our money.
They're taking all of the money, Robocop.
But yeah, it's going through like 3 different outlets, and like you can't find where your card is. who has it,
Correct.
where it's being paid through, and that's where we're at right now because we've gone through 3 of our Roku accounts and we don't know how or where it's getting your card information.
But we still are able to watch Peacock, which is okay, I guess.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure. I'll go into a little bit of a story as well. So we just had Hurricane Helena. I think it was Helena, right? Is that how you say it? Either way,
it was either Helena or Helena.
Yeah, the big one that fucked up North Carolina.
That's so crazy, dude. It cut up. Everybody was like, "It's gonna go left. It's gonna go left," and then it just stayed right, picked up speed up the coast, and fucked them up.
Dude, yeah, I know. Like North Carolina was like, "Ain't gonna hit us. It's not gonna hit us." And then they had 15 minutes where they're like, "The winds have changed. They're off from the west now," and it destroyed.
Yeah, then no one had time to get out. You know.
Luckily, it did miss us, so we are good.
I don't understand how it missed us, dude.
We did get destroyed with like a lot of rain though. So on my commute to work, right, they're doing a lot of construction, a lot of road work and stuff like that. So there's not good runoff. They don't have for the water, right? Like they don't have a lot of drains and stuff set up yet, right? So it essentially was like a river of water going through the road. I'm talking like it went up probably to my lug nuts. In my car.
Water all the way up to my lug nuts.
Yeah, dude, like it was a lot of water.
Gonna rust my rotors.
And
rust the Robocop. Gonna rust my rotors.
So the next day I'm driving to work, right? Rain's gone, everything's been washed away and stuff like that. Dude, we don't realize the amount of trash that's on the road or on the sides of the road because all that water scooped it up and it all pulled into one spot on the road.
Are you sure it didn't flow down?
Yeah, wherever this trash was or anything like that.
Like on the side of the hill or something?
On the side of the hills, on the side of the road, anything people have thrown out. It all piled in one spot on the road on my commute, right?
Got it.
So I'm driving through, and it is treacherous. Like, I hate to say it, like, I hate to, like, you know, talk bad about India, but, like, it looks like a third world country out there with just trash everywhere.
You could have just said third world country. You didn't.
I didn't have to throw India under the bus. You know? Sorry about that, folks.
I don't mean to talk about India, but it looked fucking gross.
Like, but Jesus, there was it was an ungodly amount of trash, and it hit me. I was like, wow, dude, that's all just flowed from the sides of the road for like the past mile or whatever.
Right.
And it's pulled right here. And when it's scattered like that, you don't really realize how much trash there is. But yeah, dude, it was absolutely everywhere. But here's the kicker, right? So I'm driving home from work. I'd gone there in the morning, trash everywhere. I'm driving home, and I'm looking for the trash again. And I'm like, man, they must have got out here and cleaned this shit up. Good for them. They got some good road workers out there. Wasn't the county. I'm driving past, and I see a 70-something-year-old man, old as all hell.
Good old boy.
Just scooping up all the trash with a rake.
Scooping some trash.
He probably lives close by, and he took it into his own hands. He started cleaning everything up. Most of it was gone at that point, and it had been like 8 hours. Homie's like a straight up hero, man.
See, the thing is he might have got in trouble with the law.
Nope. He was in his normal clothes. It was all him. He took it into his own hands. Not one single person told him. He was like, fucking hate this trash, messing up my neighborhood.
In this day and age, you could still get in trouble for doing that, though.
Yeah, they could be. Yeah.
Something as heroic as literally cleaning up a roadway for, I don't know, multiple thousands of people that are going to be commuting right here. You know, they get you for, like, you know, disrupting the flow of traffic, you know.
Yeah.
Public indecency.
Sir, what are you doing out here? Do you know where you are?
Are you looking for drugs and all that trash, boy? Like,
right. No, it was crazy. I was pretty jazzed about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder if anyone stopped to help him.
I don't know. I mean, somebody. I know I didn't. I probably should have. I probably should have got like a drink or something for him and like stop by like, hey, buddy, you want some water? Either way, good guy, good deed.
Correct.
Good for him.
Correct.
But the amount of trash was insane.
Yeah,
insane. It was like a trash truck or like a dump truck fell over or tipped over.
You know what? It's Rome.
No, it's not. It was on the way there.
But is it the same area where it's like? Is this area have good flood control?
Yeah, this is a fine area. Like I said, they're just doing a lot of road work. So all of that infrastructure is gone until they get done with the roads.
So what I'm saying is do you think that was a spot that floods during heavy storms often?
No, because like I said, I've been driving through there for a long time, and they recently started doing this road work, and it's rained a lot. I've never seen anything like this before.
It's not something where he was like, well, I gotta go get the trash because it's going to be out there for a week, like
he
it was
hadn't
last
been doing
year.
it for 20 years. Like, oh, that's Larry. He always picks up trash on the side of the road.
Right.
Yeah. No.
And this
like
is
that.
dude. This hurricane just made his day because usually he has to like drive and pick up. It was all in one spot for him.
Yeah,
he's
right.
ecstatic.
Right.
You know?
He had nothing else to do that day.
Dude, he slammed on his brakes so hard when he pulled up on this thing.
He definitely walked like a whole mile or whatever at his age, and like he wasn't fit. He was definitely bent over.
Oh, okay.
But he was out there getting the work done.
See, that was my next question. Was like, was he? I mean, he was probably.
No, visibly elder.
Visibly did not need to be doing this.
No,
Yeah.
Somewhere he has a daughter or a granddaughter who, when they hear about this, is going, "What were you doing out there?"
Correct.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Somebody's pissed.
Yeah.
Um,
He's not going to be able to drive for the next week.
Nope, not at all. Today in history.
I was wondering if you had pulled that up.
Yep, I got a lot of stuff here. So we'll start with at the top here. Today in history, in 1960, the first presidential debate with John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon was televised. Yeah,
Correct.
the first televised presidential debate,
Hey.
which brought in between 85 to 120 million viewers at once.
Yeah.
That is so much. That's majority of Americans with TVs back then.
Oh yeah.
If you had a TV,
No, that's everybody who had their TV on.
yeah, everybody had. Yeah, of course, because they had 13. They had 9 channels.
Dude, these
And every single one of them.
Small, less than 10,000 probably number of people who were not watching that channel that night.
And the only reason they didn't is because they probably didn't have power, or the knob on the TV was broken.
Either that or there was this spoiled ass kid that had to watch cartoons.
No, that's the thing. Back then, if that was on, nothing else was on.
It was on every channel.
It was on every channel.
Yeah, it's true. Like, let's see what's on the sports channel. It's them again.
It's them again. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the one where Nixon was like visibly sweating on screen, and Kennedy just looked cool, calm, collected, smiling at the screen.
I'm sure.
And everything.
Little did we thought he was just nervous. Little did we know they had all the stage lights on Nixon.
Little did we know to televise
And
this
Kennedy
thing.
had a little fan.
Little did we know to televise this thing. It was 120 degrees in there to get proper lighting and shit.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Because even like stage lights now are really hot. Imagine back then.
I don't know. I mean, you've been on stage before. I've been on
Mhm.
stage more, but these lights, you can't even see who's in the front row most of the time.
Oh, they're
You
bad.
know?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
bad. So that's a cool one. I liked that one a lot.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Okay.
I happen to know that one as well, which is awesome.
Yep. Only have one more here. Shannon Lucid. I'll just tell you what I wrote down here. Shannon Lucid.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Can I guess what field she's in?
Sure.
Is she a scientist?
Of a sort. I wouldn't say she
Biologist?
didn't discover anything or anything like that. No.
Okay.
Shannon Lucid returns to Earth.
Ooh.
Yeah. Beginning in August, her scheduled return to Earth was delayed by more than 6 weeks
Holy shit.
because of a last-minute repair to the booster rockets of Atlantis, and then by a hurricane.
Wow.
So this lady went up into space,
Correct.
International Space Station, the first lady to be in the International Space Station, do spacewalks and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
right? Time for her to come home.
Dude, she thought they were leaving her ass up there.
Easily.
Yep. We brought you up there just to show. Then we're not bringing you back.
Yeah, we don't bring... Women can't do this. We're sending you up there and we're leaving you.
On Earth, something terrible is going to happen. Up there, we just left you.
Yep.
You know?
So she's up there, ready to come home. She's like, Tuesday, heading back to Earth. Delayed because
Whoa.
they had to fix the rocket.
I'm
right?
pretty sure she had more than like, I'm going home tomorrow. I'm pretty sure she knew before then that it was delayed, right?
Either way, delayed nonetheless. 6 weeks is a long
Right.
time to be still up in space because they plan that out like rigorously. right?
Correct.
Like you don't have so much
yeah,
more
you,
stuff.
You know your home date before you even accept the mission. You're like, if you're gonna leave this date, you're gonna be back this date. Blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So fix the boosters. She's like, okay, I get to go home. And then a hurricane comes through, and they're just like, we can't send you back. Yeah.
Yeah.
She finally comes back to Earth on September 26, 1996. And so yeah, 1996.
Do you know where she landed? Was it Gulf of Mexico?
I'm sure Texas area, Gulf of Mexico. I mean, it's NASA, right?
Is that Texas or Florida?
Yeah, Texas or Florida, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the two of this days in history. Pretty cool shit.
That is cool.
I would. That is a big fear of mine. Getting stuck in space. That's
Space.
That's happening right now. You know that, right? Two
Yeah,
people?
that's why I was like, you might have chosen that one on purpose because there's people stuck in space. What country are they for?
People
not,
that are stuck now.
Yeah,
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know anything about it really.
I just know NASA was just like, can't really do much for you, and then SpaceX, Elon Musk, and stuff like that. They are actively trying to get them back.
Wait, NASA gave up on them?
They didn't verbally give up on them, but I know the only people like actively giving it a shot is SpaceX.
What I'm saying is,
I don't know the whole details.
Whenever NASA said there's nothing we can do for you, I'm sure that they meant there's nothing that we can do to get you back when we said we're going to get you back.
Not sure.
However,
Not sure. I will say, hand up, I only have complete surface knowledge.
Yeah.
And by surface knowledge, I mean merely the headlines. I've never dug deeper than headlines.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, dude, space is terrifying. The thing that gets me about space is any momentum that you are given in space is permanent.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, dude, if I went out into space and started spinning a circle, I'm spinning in a circle forever.
Yeah, yeah. You might as well learn the dreidel song because that's gonna be you.
Yeah. So imagine like, I don't know, you're doing a spacewalk. You know, you do a little slip. And at the same time that you slip, your tether detaches, and then you're just doing a backflip.
Yeah, they have movies like that.
Doing a backflip through space, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, it's like we had more possibility to get the people that were in the submarine that exploded.
Yeah, they were here.
Yeah, they were here. I mean, it's the ocean. It's really, really hard.
We would have to send. It could be an unmanned mission, you know, but we would have to prepare to get them in the way that they went up there, in the same amount of rigorous.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean
that took years. They're not going to be able to do that.
No, that's some big brain stuff.
They got potatoes up there. They growing. No.
If you get lost at sea, we can
watch.
immediately go out there and try to find you.
This
right?
makes me want to watch The Martian.
But if you get like launched out into space or like accidentally leave the International Space Station, something messes up, you didn't hook it or something like that. Yeah, no, we're not going to have the manpower. We don't have any way. There's no 911 first responders or anything for space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is not going to happen.
There's nothing. Everything that ever has been is here.
The amount of time it takes, even when everything is completely ready, 100%, the amount of time it takes for you to launch, lift off, get up there, get into orbit, and just straighten yourself out, they're gone.
Just think about it like this. If you're in the right spot in the International Space Station, meaning the furthest point away from Earth that you can get in the International Space Station and still be in it, there is no one behind you.
Absolutely not.
That you or anyone else has any recollection of. No history behind you. There is no, for all we know, there is absolutely zero things behind you. Zero nouns.
Yeah, zero nouns. The only noun is rock.
The only nouns are ice, rock, and fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The elements are behind you. We know that much.
Yeah, space is terrifying, bro. Absolutely.
You could take
terrifying.
a picture and everyone would be in front of you.
Yeah.
That has ever existed.
Yeah, exactly.
You could take a picture of everybody.
Do you ever get
Did you
sucked
just fart
in?
or was that the bed?
That was the bed, bro.
Okay.
I didn't rip. No rip skis from me.
Yeah, it sounded just like one, I'll tell you that much.
It did. You ever get on YouTube? Like, you know how YouTube now is always like, it's super suggested. you watch one thing and then you click home on YouTube and you have
It's like, you must be super interested in this.
Yeah. You click on one video about toilet paper and then you have 15.
Accidentally watch an interesting Mr. Beast video and now you're Mr. Beast's best friend.
Yeah, right. You might
you're
as well
Mr.
be
Beast
subscribed.
Jr. Yeah.
So I did that, right? I was chilling. I was working on my schedule for work.
Okay.
I was like, I want some chill music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how they have
You talking about the lo-fi hip-hop beats?
Yeah. So like lo-fi shit and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's like
every type.
100 other different
Correct.
types of things.
I've listened to lo-fi chiptune before.
Yeah, right. So I watched one thing. What did I watch here? I put it down. I listened to Western ambient guitar music, which is in the style of Red Dead Redemption 2, just ambiance.
Sure.
The world building, right?
Absolutely.
So music, stuff like that. Something to chill to, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm listening to that. I'm doing my thing. And I'm like, okay, I'm done with my schedule. I'm going to go watch another YouTube video. So I click home. And the first thing that is recommended to me is another type of ambient music thing. And it was 1976 Late Night Taxi. It's so specific.
Yeah.
Right? It's 1976. It's dark outside. And you're in a taxi on the way home. And it was playing like music.
It's
it was really good.
1976. You're in New York. A yellow cab pulls up. You get in. It's 1976. It's late. A yellow taxi is what you're in.
And this is what the world sounds like for 9-hour YouTube loop.
And it's 1976. Dude, one of my favorites is the ones on YouTube. It's of the like heavily long videos, you know, there's just like 24 hours of this, 10 hours of this, 11 hours of this. And it's the ones where it's like 10 hours of bird sounds interrupted 3 times by construction noise and lead pipes, you know.
Right.
I have no idea when that's gonna happen, you know.
I got a couple more here. It just kept going down the rabbit hole of just more outlandish shit, right?
So 1976,
yeah, 1976
Late Night Taxi.
That
was my nickname in high school.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is gonna start recommending like a bunch of shit to me. So listen to that for a minute. It's as you would expect. It explains itself, right? So I go back home, press refresh, and the next one it says all killer, no filter. I was like, I don't know what that means.
What does that
understood
even mean?
what 1976 Taxi was. I was like, I know what I'm getting myself into a little bit.
Okay.
This one had no clue, and it was as random as you can think. All killer, no filter, just random ass shit. Random sounds. It was supposed to be like an ambient thing, but I don't know what it was the ambience of. It was ambience of somebody's schizophrenic mind. It made no sense.
Yeah, someone was like, I love these videos.
Yeah, dude, I clicked off of it.
What the hell?
And I refreshed it again because I was in this rabbit hole. I wanted to see what was going on, right? Next one was music that makes studying physics seem cool.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, studying physics is fun.
This is
but
for
it's
squares.
Uncool.
Physics is for squares. You think so? Listen to this.
Nope, that's geometry, nerd. Listen to this.
Yeah, right. And it was the best way to describe that was science movies and stuff like that, or like think of like space movies,
or
Inception
like
and stuff. Yeah, sci-fi stuff like that. It was just like the build up. Yeah, stuff like that. It was so good. I listened to that for quite a while too. It was very inspirational. You turn off your phone?
I did.
Some bitch. So again, I'm going down this rabbit hole. I got 2 more here.
Okay.
The next one, refresh, and this one was an immediate. Like there was a couple others, but I had to click this one.
Okay.
This one was for sure. Shrexophone for 10 hours.
Ooh, what is that?
It is a video of Shrek dancing,
Playing
the saxophone for 10 hours straight.
Is it like the same saxophone loop, or is it just saxophone music?
It was the same saxophone loop, but the loop lasted about like 3 minutes or whatever.
Okay.
Very catchy.
Cool.
It wasn't like the it wasn't
That's
that one.
exactly what I thought it was
Yeah,
gonna
it
be.
wasn't that one. I knew everybody would think of that. It was a different song, but it was still just as memey and as catchy.
Is that trombone?
No, that's no, that's a sax. It's got to be.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you did say saxophone, didn't you?
Yeah, well, Shrexophone.
Okay. I don't know why I was thinking of a trombone.
It's close, but much better.
Anyone else see a trombone when someone says saxophone in their head?
Right. Wait, did I say 10 hours?
Yeah.
So no. Sorry. I forget what the hours were, but I know when I clicked on it, I looked over at my fiance and was like, this video is 9 days long.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever that hour is, that's what it was. I did not know you could upload videos on YouTube that long. It was 9
I'm going to go on YouTube and search a full week of me. Full week long. You know, I'm going to go search flower growing for 7 days. You know?
Yeah, for sure. You can. I mean, you definitely can. Last but not least, and this one is my absolute favorite. This one is what gave me the idea to talk about this on the podcast because it's so wild of a name.
Okay.
Right? And it is the perfect, like, it's just complete clickbait. But true clickbait. So, this one is, and I do quote, haunting Bigfoot, banjo, swampy, skunk, ape, ambient noise.
Haunting Bigfoot, ambient ape, skunk, ape, noise.
No, haunting Bigfoot, banjo, swampy, skunk, ape, ambient music.
That's a slur. That is a slur, dude.
Dude, it's 100% gotta
be. Hey,
be.
you ambient music mother.
You fucking... I'm not even gonna do it. But no,
it was... It's definitely a slur.
It was creepy banjo music with...
interference of animals?
Interference of just...
ape
I don't
sounds?
know, dude. No, not ape sounds at all. It's just how they describe it. Dude, this is... Imagine it's the dark woods. You walk up on Bigfoot playing the banjo, and there's like wolves howling in the background. That's it.
And then a 1976 taxi pulls up, baby.
And takes you away.
Takes you right on home to Tribeca.
Yeah, dude. Ambient music on YouTube, like lo-fi beats and stuff like that. If you just keep refreshing and going down the rabbit hole, you'll somehow find a video called Bigfoot Banjo Swampy Skunk Ape. And it was really good.
I should be corrected. I should correct you. That was my nickname in high school.
It was so good, bro. Like, I was busting up laughing.
Man. The only thing that I get on there is like full playthroughs of Dark Souls and like Good Mystical Morning.
Yeah, man. You gotta take that jump and click on something random and just go down.
I should create a rabbit hole YouTube account and just be like, dude, this is going to be for the most like worst and best things of YouTube possible, you know?
Right.
You don't have to worry about seeing like people die or anything. It's YouTube, you know, so you can just get all the weird and the good.
Yeah. You kind of want how whoever was the first person to find How To Basic was, where it was like, what the fuck is going on?
What are we doing here, guys?
I was trying to figure out how to make pancakes that weren't all
It was
lumpy.
going so well.
Yeah, it was going... Dude, those videos really took a turn.
I did get caught by a couple of those being like, this might be How To Basic. And then like 30 seconds later, you're like, yeah.
Yep, that's a foot. Yeah. That's a foot.
He's grunting shit. And there's some eggs.
Yep.
He's throwing lots of eggs.
That's good stuff. That was all I had for on my front today, my friend.
Dude, that just talking about that though, the How To Basic reminds me of so many like old memes. Like people forget about them. Do y'all remember the little lizard riding on a unicycle?
Oh yeah, it was a frog actually.
Okay, yeah.
Was it a frog?
I don't know exactly.
Yeah,
you
right.
Know? Y'all remember the shooting star memes? You know, all those. Yeah, all those.
Oh yeah, so good. The longest yeah boy ever.
The longest yeah boy ever, dude. Like all the old YouTube videos. Charlie bit my finger. Who doesn't know how to flush the toilet after they've had a shit?
Right.
You know.
I would love to like go back in time and still have phone service.
Oh my gosh.
And be like POV, me showing the caveman or me explaining to the caveman what Charlie bit my finger was.
Yeah, dude. They're gonna think it's cannibalism.
Yeah, dude. Like, no, we do that. The world hasn't changed.
Right.
Why didn't he finish it?
Do you remember the very first video posted to YouTube?
No.
I don't remember who posted it, but it's this guy and he goes to the zoo. It's called like My Trip to the Zoo or something like that.
That's so wholesome.
Yeah.
It has become a cesspool of terrible
My Trip
shit
to the
since
Zoo.
then.
3 videos later. Hey guys, this is how you kill your mom.
No, yeah. The era of YouTube spanning from like 2008 to 2013 just really was a Renaissance painting in a war zone at the same time.
If there is anyone still listening here, let me know whether or not you know what equals 3 is, because that was a big part of our YouTube shit.
Dude.
I mean, I couldn't even explain it to you. It's basically like a, viral video, like a ridiculousness
what
type
ridiculousness
thing.
was if ridiculousness had no filter.
Exactly, and was on YouTube in like the troll face era days and shit like that. Remember troll face and all those, dude?
Yeah. Those are.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what are those memes called? They have a certain name now, like troll face and
Fucking
like
classic.
Bad Luck Brian and stuff like that.
Smithsonian is what they're called, dude.
Yeah, dude. Somebody's gonna dig that shit up.
Bad Luck Brian.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That poor guy.
Yeah, he went through it, dude.
Yeah, good shit.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening. This has been episode 12.
Oh, wait. Hold on. No.
What's up?
We have to do something to put in the comments.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Punxsutawney Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil.
If you're
And if
listening
you know what
this
that
far.
is, if you know what that's from, props to you, too.
Yeah. So, like, mega props to you if you can put Punxsutawney Phil in the comment section. And then also let us know what Punxsutawney Phil is from. No cheaters. Don't go online looking it up. We'll know.
You won't even believe it when it pulls up. You're going to be like, that can't be it.
Yep. We'll know. All right. Well, thank you for listening. This has been episode 12. This is definitely being posted. This was much better than the last one.
Correct.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys in another month and a half.
Peace.
Peace.